Hi, today I'm going to show you how to solve problem 24 from the 2017 Math Kangaroo grades 5 to 6. Here's the problem. Monica has to choose 5 different numbers. She has to multiply some of them by 2 and the others by 3 in order to get the smallest number of different results. What's the least number of results she can obtain? So, Monica could be picking any 5 numbers, and in the end we're going to want her to pick the ones that would give her the least results, but for now we could just say she picks any 5. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And she's going to have to pick some of these to multiply by 2 and some to multiply by 3. For example, let's say she picks 3 and 5 as the ones she'll multiply by 2. Well, that means that 1, 2, and 4 will have to be multiplied by 3. So she's going to do this to get new results. So that will give her 3, 6, because she's multiplying these 2 by 3. 3 times 2 gives her another 6. 4 times 3 gives her 12, and 5 times 2 gives her 10. So these are her new 5 numbers, and these are her results. And she wants the smallest number of different results as possible. So here we see that there's 2 6s. She has 4 different results, 3, 6, 12, and 10. And we want to know what's the smallest number of different results Monica could possibly get. So we don't have to multiply these particular numbers, and we don't have to choose these particular numbers. We could choose any numbers. And so we can think about it. Well, we see here that if we look at the 1, 2, and 4 that we multiplied by 3, none of those gave us the same results. And that makes sense. If we start with 3 different numbers and we multiply them by the same thing, there's no way we could possibly get the same thing since the numbers are different. And the same is true for the 2's. We can't get the same thing by multiplying 2 different numbers by 2. So the only way to get the same numbers as we did here was by multiplying 2 different numbers by different things. And that could work. So we can select the numbers, like in this case here, where the 2 was multiplied by the 3 and the 3 was multiplied by the 2 to get 6. And it doesn't necessarily have to be 2 and 3. We could also have other things, such as if we had 4 and 6, and we multiplied the 4 by 3 and the 6 by 2, that would give us 12 in both cases. So anything we multiply these 2 and 3 by, if it's the same number, that would give us the same thing if we multiply 1 by 3, 1 by 2. So now we have many different options for how we can get the same number. So we could also choose a set of numbers, for example, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. And we could say that the ones we're going to choose to multiply by 3 in this case are 2 and 4, and the rest are going to be multiplied by 2. And so that would give us 2, 6, 6, 12, and 12. And now there's only 3 different numbers because we had 2 sets of numbers that would give us the same thing. Now, since we know that there's no way we can have numbers that are different and are multiplied by the same thing give us the same number, then we know that we can never have more than 2 numbers be the same. And that's because we have a number that's multiplied by 2 and a number that's multiplied by 3. And if we wanted a third number to be the same as those 2, it would either have to be multiplied by 2 or by 3, because that's what the rules say. But that can't be, since we already have a number multiplied by each of those. So we can only have the numbers come in sets of 2 that are the same. And we have 5 numbers. We see here there's 2 numbers that are the same, 2 sets of 2 numbers that are the same. And this 5th number here, there's nothing we can do about that. That's the 5th number. It doesn't need to have a pair. And there's no way we can have more numbers be the same here, because we have the maximum number of the numbers that are the same in each group and the maximum number of groups. So we have 3 different numbers here, and the answer is 3. See? And this would work no matter what the numbers are. It doesn't have to be these numbers, but there could be others. Thank you.